Have you ever been face to face with a woman and asked yourself those haunting questions? Is she into me, or am I just imagining things? You notice little gestures, quick glances, or the way her voice changes, but you're never sure if it's real attraction or just politeness. The truth is, women often hide their true desire behind subtle layers of psychology, subconscious tricks, and even fake signals designed to test you. And if you can't decode these signs, you risk being ignored, rejected, or replaced by another man who knows exactly how to read them. This video is not about the obvious cliches. It's about the secrets, proofs, and evidences that reveal when a woman is hiding her love, desire, or attraction from you. You'll learn how to spot the small but undeniable signs she never admits, how to awaken desire without chasing, and how to use psychological seduction techniques to make her think about you all the time. Whether you've been betrayed before, felt cheated, or simply confused by mixed signals, what you're about to discover will change how you see women forever. So let me ask you, have you ever felt like a girl was sending you signals but you didn't know if they were real or fake? Have you ever wondered why she acts close one moment and distant the next? If you've been searching for answers, for the reasons behind her behavior, and for the secrets women never confess out loud, then don't stop watching. Because in the next minutes, you'll finally uncover the hidden signs of attraction she always tries to cover up. Attraction has always been one of the greatest mysteries between men and women. You see, most men think they can recognize desire instantly, a smile, a laugh, maybe the way a girl touches her hair. But here's a hard truth you probably never heard before: those signs can be fake. A woman can smile out of politeness, laugh to avoid awkwardness, or even create little lies with her body language just to protect her ego. That's why so many men feel confused, ignored, or even betrayed when they try to guess her feelings and end up being rejected. The psychology of attraction is deeper, more subconscious, and full of hidden secrets that most men never learn. And when you finally discover the evidences, the proofs, and the real reasons behind her behavior, you'll start to see things no other man around you sees. Women are masters of subtle communication. From the time a girl is young, she learns that being too direct with her desire can lead to judgment, rejection, or even being replaced by someone who seems more proper. So instead of openly admitting attraction, she hides it behind subconscious tests and small actions that most men miss. This is where psychology and seduction come together, because if you can read the real signs, you'll know when a woman secretly wants you, even when she pretends she doesn't. This isn't just about dating or love. It's about understanding how to attract the right woman, how to make her chase you, and how to awaken desire in her without ever begging for attention. Think about this for a moment. How many times have you asked yourself questions like, why does she message me late at night, but act distant in person? Why does she sit close to me, but then avoid eye contact when I speak? Why does she laugh at my jokes, but tell her friends she's not interested? These contradictions drive men crazy because the signals look mixed, the evidences look fake, and the truth feels impossible to read. But here's the secret. Nothing she does is random. Behind every action there is psychology, there are reasons, and there are subconscious patterns that never lie. Once you see these patterns, you'll know how to make her think about you all the time, how to create instant attraction, and how to avoid being ignored or replaced ever again. Let me give you a scenario. Imagine a man named Daniel. He works with a woman who always seems to appear in his space. Sometimes she asks small questions that don't matter. Other times she finds excuses to linger just a little longer than necessary. To most men, this might look casual, but the truth is, when a woman does this repeatedly, it's not by chance. It's a psychological sign of hidden attraction. She never says it with words because admitting it would make her feel vulnerable. Instead, she creates proximity, she looks for reasons to be present, and she hides her desire behind innocent conversations. The proof is not in what she says, it's in the repeated evidences of her actions. The subconscious mind of a woman is always protecting her from rejection. That's why she uses tricks, tests, and subtle behaviors to see how you react. She might ignore your message for hours just to check if you'll chase her. She might act cold in public but warm in private to test your consistency. She might even laugh with another man just to see if you feel jealous. Many men mistake these actions as lies or betrayal, but in reality, they are psychological tests of attraction and commitment. If you fail them, she will replace you in her mind with someone stronger. If you pass them, her desire for you grows deeper. The most attractive men don't chase after every fake signal. They don't get desperate when a woman seems distant. Instead, they read the deeper proofs, the evidences that she can never hide, and they respond with calm confidence. That's how you become irresistible. That's how you make her think about you all the time, and that's how you build a relationship where she never wants to cheat, betray, or replace you. Because when she feels a man understands her hidden psychology, she feels both safe and excited at the same time, a rare combination that makes her never want to let go. Now, let's expose one of the biggest secrets. The number one sign that a woman is hiding her attraction is not found in her words, her laughter, or her polite smile. It's found in her patterns of behavior. If she is creating opportunities to be near you again and again, even when there is no logical reason, that is proof of desire. She might act like it's an accident, but it's not. Women don't waste energy on men they want to ignore. If she invests her time, if she finds excuses, if she shows up in your world consistently, that's attraction speaking louder than words. She might never admit it, but her actions reveal everything. And here's where many men fail. They stop paying attention after the first sign. They think one smile means she loves them, or one unanswered text means she rejects them. But attraction doesn't work that way. The subconscious mind always works in patterns. That's why the only real way to know if a woman is hiding attraction is to look for repetition. Does she always find a way back into your orbit? Does she always create reasons to talk, even when there is nothing important to say? Does she always keep the door open, even after pretending to close it? These are the questions you must ask yourself if you want to master the psychology of seduction. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand the signs a woman is hiding her attraction, but you'll also know how to respond in a way that makes her chase you. You'll discover how to mess with her mind, not with lies or fake games, but with irresistible confidence that triggers her subconscious desire. Because here's the final truth. Women may hide their attraction, but they never hide their need for a man who can see through their tricks, pass their tests, and make them feel both wanted and secure. That's the kind of man she will never reject, never replace, and never stop desiring. Every man, at some point in his life, has been caught in that frustrating space of doubt. You meet a woman, there's energy in the air, you feel the spark of desire, but something about her behavior leaves you with more questions than answers. One moment, she's laughing at your jokes. The next, she's acting distant. One day she's texting you back instantly, the next she seems to ignore your messages. Many men call this mixed signals, but psychology proves there is no such thing as mixed signals. What you're really seeing are subconscious patterns, secrets wrapped in her behavior, tricks designed to test you, and evidences of attraction she doesn't want you to notice. Take, for example, the scenario of social gatherings. Imagine you're at a party with friends, and there's a woman you've been curious about. She talks with others, she laughs, but somehow she always circles back near you. Maybe she doesn't always engage directly, maybe she pretends to focus on conversations with other men, but her body betrays her. She positions herself within your line of sight. Her voice rises slightly when you're nearby, and she finds reasons, no matter how small, to stay connected to your presence. These are not accidents. These are signs of hidden attraction. She may never admit them out loud, but they are subconscious evidences that she wants you to notice her, even if she plays it cool on the surface. Another example comes from the digital world, where lies, games, and fake attention dominate. A girl might claim she's not interested, or that she's too busy, yet she always views your stories, reacts to your posts, or drops little comments that keep her presence alive in your world. Ask yourself, why would a woman waste her time giving attention to a man she plans to ignore or replace? The truth is, she wouldn't. Attention is the strongest currency of attraction, and if she's investing it in you repeatedly, that is proof she feels desire even if she hides it behind casual excuses. Many men miss this because they are blinded by the obvious. They wait for words like, "I like you," but the subconscious never communicates in direct words. It communicates in patterns. Women use tests all the time, and most men fail without even realizing it. She might suddenly stop replying to your text to see if you'll chase desperately. She might tell a small lie, pretending another man is interested in her, just to watch how you react. She might act cold in front of her friends, then warm and playful when the two of you are alone. Each of these moments is a psychological trick, a subconscious test, a secret way of measuring your value. If you crumble, she loses attraction. If you stay calm, confident, and unbothered, her desire for you multiplies. That's how women separate the man they can love and commit to from the man they can reject and replace without guilt. Now let's address something uncomfortable: infidelity and betrayal. Many men fear being cheated on, and for good reason. But here's the truth most men don't want to hear. A woman doesn't cheat out of nowhere. The signs are always there, hidden beneath the surface. She stops creating opportunities to see you. She stops investing energy in your relationship. She starts ignoring the little interactions that once mattered. These changes are subconscious proofs that her desire has shifted elsewhere. And yet, just as you can read the signs of fading attraction, you can also read the signs of growing attraction. A woman who desires you will never stop creating proximity, never stop giving attention, never stop looking for ways to be in your orbit, even if she hides it behind fake excuses or innocent reasons. Psychology gives us clear evidences. Attraction thrives in patterns of repetition. Think back to the women you've met in your life. Was there ever one who always seemed to accidentally show up where you were? Was there one who always found a reason to keep the conversation alive, no matter how small? Was there one who never really left your world, even when she pretended to pull away? These are not coincidences. These are subconscious proofs of hidden desire. Women don't waste time or energy on men they don't find attractive. When she invests in you repeatedly, even subtly, that's evidence she's hiding her feelings.
The painful truth is that most men never see it. They're too busy asking themselves the wrong questions. Does she like me? Should I text her again? Should I ask her out directly? These questions create insecurity, and insecurity destroys attraction. Instead, the right question to ask is, what patterns are repeating in her behavior? Because once you shift your perspective from single moments to recurring evidences, you'll unlock the secrets of how to awaken her desire and how to make her chase you without you ever chasing her. Let's return to a real-life example. Imagine a college campus. A girl has classes across the building, yet she somehow always takes the long way to pass by where you sit. She pretends it's coincidence, but it happens over and over. Or imagine a workplace where a woman makes excuses to ask questions she already knows the answer to, just to have a reason to talk. Or imagine online, where she's the first to like your updates, the first to reply, the one who never lets the conversation die. These are psychological seduction techniques she uses unconsciously. She is not lying about her interest, she is hiding it in plain sight. Here's a psychological secret. When a woman is truly attracted, she will never stop creating opportunities to connect. She may disguise them as innocent. She may deny them if confronted, but her subconscious always pushes her closer. That's because attraction is not logical. It's emotional, primal, and powerful. She can fight it with her mind, but her behavior will always betray her. That is why the smartest men stop obsessing over single moments and start tracking patterns of behavior. It is in those patterns that the truth is revealed. And once you can decode those hidden signals, your life changes. You stop wasting energy on women who ignore or reject you. You stop falling for fake attention and lies. You stop getting betrayed by women who never really desired you in the first place. Instead, you start focusing on the right women, the ones whose subconscious actions reveal real desire, the ones who can love with commitment, the ones who want to be in your world no matter what. This is how you attract the right woman. This is how you become irresistible, and this is how you create relationships where she never wants to cheat, replace, or betray you. At this point, you already understand something most men never do. Attraction is rarely spoken directly. Women don't always say, "I want you." Instead, They hide behind layers of psychology, subconscious tricks, and repeated patterns that serve as silent proofs of their feelings. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. When a woman is hiding her attraction, she will always fight with herself. On the surface, she may try to look calm, confident, or even uninterested. But underneath, her subconscious betrays her, sending signals she can never fully control. And once you recognize these signs, you'll never again be fooled by lies, fake attention, or empty excuses. Think about the last time you felt confused by a girl's behavior. One day she seems warm, the next day she seems cold. One moment she shows desire, the next she ignores you. Many men see this as a reason to give up, but the truth is, this is proof of attraction. Why? Because indifference is simple. If a woman doesn't care, she doesn't send mixed signals, she doesn't play games, she doesn't test you. She simply rejects you and replaces you in her mind without hesitation. But when she's torn between hiding her feelings and expressing them, that's when you see contradictions. Her subconscious desire wants you close, but her conscious mind resists out of fear, doubt, or the need to test your strength. That tension is one of the clearest signs of hidden attraction. Here's where psychological seduction techniques become powerful. The worst mistake a man can make is chasing harder when a woman pulls back. That only proves to her subconscious that you are desperate, insecure, and easy to control. Instead, you must do the opposite. You must stay calm, confident, and unbothered. When she ignores, you don't chase. When she tests, you don't fail. When she pretends to reject, you remain steady. This creates a subconscious shift inside her mind. Suddenly, you become the man who can't be manipulated with tricks. You become the man who understands her better than she understands herself. That's how you make her think about you all the time, how you awaken her desire, and how you make her chase you instead of the other way around. Let's bring this to life with a story. Imagine a man named Michael. He notices that a woman he likes keeps appearing around him. At first, he assumes it's coincidence. But then he realizes she's always accidentally at the same cafe, always finding reasons to text, always circling back into his orbit. One evening, she pretends to ignore him, giving short replies, acting cold. Most men would panic, send double texts, and beg for attention. But Michael doesn't. He stays composed, replies slowly, and doesn't let her fake coldness control him. What happens? Within hours, she's back again, trying harder to get his attention, because his calmness passed her test. This is how attraction works on a subconscious level. Her lies, tricks, and fake rejections are not proof she doesn't like him, they're proof she does, and she needs to know if he can handle it. Psychology has a term for this dynamic: tension and release. Desire grows when there is a balance between closeness and distance. If you are always available, she stops valuing you. If you are never available, she stops believing in the connection. But when you position yourself as attractive, confident, and slightly unpredictable, her subconscious begins to crave you. She starts asking herself questions she can't answer. Why can't I stop thinking about him? Why do I always want to be near him? Why does his silence make me want him even more? These are the questions that make a woman chase you, commit to you, and never want to betray or replace you. Now, let's expose another secret. Many women will never confess attraction directly because they fear rejection, but also because they fear losing control. When she hides her attraction, she's protecting herself. But if you can spot the evidences, her repeated presence, her subconscious tests, her nervous little lies, you hold the advantage. You don't have to beg for love or attention. You don't have to fear being cheated on or ignored. You don't have to wonder if she truly desires you. You'll know, because her patterns reveal everything. And when you understand this, you stop being the man who is confused and start being the man who is in control. But let's take this even deeper. Attraction is not just about dating, it's about life. If you learn how to read people's subconscious signals, You'll start to see truths everywhere. You'll know when someone is lying, when someone is hiding, when someone secretly admires you but doesn't dare say it. These are powerful psychological skills that give you an advantage not only in relationships but in business, friendships, and every form of human connection. Most men live blind to these signals, always asking the wrong questions, always being manipulated by what they see on the surface. But not you. From now on, you'll look deeper. You'll search for the evidences, the proofs, the repeated patterns, and that's where the truth always lives. So let me leave you with this final truth. The most undeniable sign that a woman is hiding her attraction is not found in her words, her fake excuses, or even her emotional ups and downs. It's found in her actions that repeat again and again. If she never stops finding ways to be near you, if she always invests energy in your world, if she creates excuses to stay connected even when she pretends not to care, that is attraction. That is desire. That is love in disguise. She may lie with her words, but her subconscious never lies. Her psychology always reveals the truth. And now, the question turns to you. Will you continue to ignore these signs, getting confused, rejected, and replaced by men who see them? Or will you finally open your eyes, learn the secrets, and use these proofs to attract the right woman into your life? The choice is yours. But remember this: when you master the art of decoding hidden attraction, you will never again be betrayed by lies, never again be fooled by fake signals, and never again waste your time on women who don't truly desire you. Instead, you will know how to conquer a woman, how to make her chase you, and how to be the man she never wants to lose.
There's a secret many men don't know that completely changes how women respond to you. I put it all in a guide that can realistically transform your love life. It's in the first pinned comment. Check it now and discover how to apply it before it's too late. If you want to go even deeper, the next video will show you how to see what she really wants and protect your love life. Click now so you don't miss a thing.